Hello, chat. What's going on? After a productive weekend off, I'm ready to continue with the stream. All right. I'm not even gonna post on Twitter today. Fuck that shit. Let me get chat out here. Where are you guys? Chat, where'd you go? I found you. Okay. Yeah. Elon made a bunch of bots show up. So, we're going to be continuing our quest to get perfect Pokemon. Or not perfect. All alive, living shiny decks. Last time, I caught Jeff the Oddish, if you recall. We now have a shiny Sweet Center. Jeff the Oddish is a permanent part of our team. So this is going to be a Pokemon we actually add to the Goon Squad. I'm also trying to evolve Nut. This is our current charity cases are Mike Ford and Nuts. These two I just need to evolve for evolution purposes to get those in my decks. And Kazan, who is also a charity case, but eventually will be a team member. This is our modest synchronizer. Jeff will get to evolve. We will catch more shinies. All right. So we have to beat. We actually have to defeat Watson and Wally, I think. We're gonna skip this playlist because, you know. All right, let's go. Oh, I beat Wally already. All right, so we just need to do Watson's gym. I gotta be honest with you, crew. I think Watson's gym is gonna fuck us up, but we can try anyway. And then after that, we'll do some manips. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate you. All right. Even with Marshtomp? I think they have some Sonic Boom users, no? We'll see. We'll see. Dude, what is up with the... In Gen 3, the AI uses Protect. So, see, this thing just protected 3 turns in a row. Like, what's the deal? The trainer AI does this. I don't know why. 4 turns in a row, Meta-type protected. It didn't do any other attacks. I don't know. I don't really have favorite shinies. I'm not much of a shiny hunter, so I don't like have... I tend not to aim for Pokemon that are shiny or like not. Like I don't really... I like Carvana a lot. It's a very cool green, but that's it. Really cool. Really cool meta type. I just feel like my time is being wasted. Oh, it attacked me. All right. Dude, the shuffle on YouTube's playlist doesn't work. I swear to God. All right. Let's get Oddish up in some levels. Go the classic song. Lava Reef Zone's very good, but it was the last song in the playlist and I didn't want it to end. Oh. Go back to Oddish. How long have I been RNG manipulating an Emerald? Probably like since 2016 is when I learned Emerald. I learned Gen 5 a long time ago. I learned Gen 5 in maybe 2012, and I did it for a long time in Gen 5. But Emerald, I didn't expand past Gen 5 RNG manips until after Gen 3, or until after 2016 when I started my YouTube channel. How many shinies so far? Yeah, read the bottom right corner. We have 25 out of 386 so far. Yeah, we're going through Watson's gym right now. I'm just gonna battle all the trainers in here to get some EXP. This could probably seize you no matter what, right? Oh no, he sees you if you step here and then you have to step on the switch. Yeah, I think it's good progress. Dave but large question mark. A very funny username you have. We should go into Arrow here. So yeah, my core team right now, my core team is 4 Pokemon at this point, and we have 3 charity cases, but one of the charity cases will become a 4th member. So right now we have Arrow the Talo, Asiago the Mudkip, we have Cousin Who. What? This has Thunderbolt? Hello? Never in my life have I been caught so off guard. We're escaping with our life. What? Do you have a ground attack? That was crazy. I have never been caught so off guard in my life. It's the electric gym? I guess, but I just didn't see it. How am I picking names? I'll just pick a channel member in chat when I pick a nickname. Or sometimes if someone makes a really good joke, I will use that joke. Like someone said, Gulpin should be nicknamed D's Nuts. And I caught 2 Gulpins and nicknamed one D's and the other one Nuts. But for the most part, it's just channel members. Let's go Asiago, I guess. Do you think it is possible to do custom e-reader trainer cards? Yes, it's totally possible. You think my Mudkip's under the weather? Yes, very sick. Is this a glitchless run? Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any glitches. I'm poisoned now. How you doing, Pulse Effects? Congrats on your new video doing so well. Alright, I'm gonna go heal because I'm poisoned, and the freaking detect using what's it called? The Metatite used like half the PP of my mud shot. Very cool. I don't know. It depends. I don't know if this trainer ID has any good statted shiny legendaries. Oh, this is like a secret shortcut you could do. Doink. if you want to leave the thingy-majigger. Yeah, we need to do these battles, unfortunately, just to speed up. Hope your projects are also going well. This one seems like an insane undertaking. This is gonna take months. Yeah, this is not gonna be a video until like July probably. Would I ever attempt this challenge in Fire Red? No, but it's pretty much because I don't like Fire Red very much. It's not a very fun game to play through. Plus, if you're doing it in Emerald, you kind of have to almost do it in Fire Red anyway. Like, you're gonna have to catch a bunch of Pokemon in Fire Red and Leaf Green to trade them over to Emerald. And you're gonna have to play through till the post game. Like, you need Mewtwo, and you can only get Mewtwo from Fire Red, for example. And the Kanto starters you got to get from Fire Red, stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna have to play a lot of Fire Red, more Fire Red than I want to, probably. I'm gonna have to do so many Fire Red RNGs. Fire Red RNG is not easy. Fire Red RNGs are not easy at all. They are all double frame perfect. They take forever. So like, I'm gonna have to minimize. The goal is gonna have to be to minimize what Pokemon I get from Fire Red. I will only want to get shinies exclusive to Fire Red, because otherwise it will just take too long. And I'm gonna not use my existing save files already, because, you know, I have a bunch of Pokemon in those already, you know, so it's not really fair to do that, I suppose. Yep, starter RNG is gonna take forever. It actually this guy is Shockwave. Why didn't I see this coming? I got Confuse Raid into Shockwaved. I'm getting beasted. No way that chaos. The chaos. I don't know Volbeat's stats. Very annoying. All right, we will just do Asiago. Yes, hit me up whenever you want. Hit me up whenever you want. I definitely want to do that. Fire and Leaf Green will be good content because it is not easy. Especially if you want to get some like good good stats. Oh my lord. Because I did a stream like that with Moxie Boosted a couple of months ago. I helped him do a Gen 4 RNG manip for a shiny Cresselia. And that was just a fun stream to do. Was your plan to get all 9 Johto starters? There's a couple of ways that I could do it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I could do a little bit of cheesy and do my e-reader cards and then breed them down, but I could also reset another copy of Emerald that I have several times, and just use because once I get a complete Hoenn regional dex, I can use Pokemon. Oh no, you can't use Pokemon Box, right? You need to beat Emerald for Pokemon Box to work that way. No, otherwise I would have to trade. I personally don't want to play through Coliseum again. It is such a miserable game to play through. I know we have a speedrunner in the chat who likes the speedrun. Valid. Maybe I'll learn the Bayleaf speedrun. The problem is learning the speedrun to do the speedrun isn't super helpful because you're gonna fail. Like, speedruns have fail, because I thought about doing this before, was learning one of the Colo speedruns to blast through that game quicker so I could get to end game targets easy. And one of the reasons I never ended up learning it was because learning a speedrun takes so long that you don't save any time doing it, because like how do I say this? Like, speedruns are usually like precisely planned out for Pokemon runs. So like, if you fuck something up, like you're basically like then doing a casual playthrough where you're turbo fucked, where you like have none of the resources that you required. Yeah, A lot of things have that type of thing. Like, I don't like the Battle Factory very much, because I think it's a really bad facility, but people do, like, LRXC does his live streams where he's doing like the world record and pushing it to the limit, and like he enjoys the mechanics. And it's like, I think almost any game, any system, any speedrun, any challenge you do becomes good, or has the potential to become good if you really like get in depth and like learn how the game works. Like, I enjoy Fire Red and Leaf Green a lot only when I'm RNG manipulating them, because the RNG in that game, that specific part of it, is actually surprisingly in depth and really fun. But if I'm not interested in tackling, like, if I play the factory on a surface level and I go, well, this is not interesting to me, and I never take the time to get in depth for it, then it's not going to be fun for me. And I only tackle it from the casual perspective that I do, it becomes less fun, I guess, is the easy way to put it. So it's just interesting. Well, I'm sure that if people used RNG manips, they could easily break the records at the Battle Factory, because you can just RNG manip the later rounds and still get like the optimal Pokemon that you want, and you'll probably be able to beat the record. In fact, with the, you know, it's weird to think about. I'm actually thinking about this right now. Mike Ford needs the up. You can do, because the RNG doesn't move in the Battle Factory, it's probably not that difficult to replicate. I mean, it is difficult. You'd have to still do multiple frame perfect inputs. But what I'm thinking of is, in the Battle Frontier, while you're in a battle, the RNG doesn't move unless it's called. And that's for like the replay system that they have. So as long as your A presses to start battles is precise, you can actually replicate like task strategies. But you'd have to do, that's like that's a lot of frame perfect inputs. Nope, not Wednesday yet, Bren. Noise. Magneton. I'm gonna keep this Pokemon in on Magneton. Which Pokemon game do I enjoy the most? I mean, it depends on what you're talking about, right? You enjoy different Pokemon games in different ways. Like, you know, Black and White 1 are probably my favorite games to play through on the single player adventure. I think the route design and generally the world design in Black and White 1 is just like almost unparalleled. They're so good. But like, my favorite game to RNG manip in might be Fire Red and Leaf Green, because it's the most skill intensive. Like, nothing beats how cool you feel when you do a TGTV manip for like a 5 IV Zapdos. You know, stuff like that. Like, you go for a 5 or 6 IV Zapdos, you just feel like the coolest of the cool. You're just like, damn, I hit triple frame perfect inputs. I hit, like, it just feels cool. It feels cool. My favorite games to play through on repeat are probably, you know, Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire are very short games. I think their pacing is even better than Emerald's. My favorite games to spend time in the post game for is probably Gen 4. I like EV training. I like battling in Gen 4 a lot. So it really depends on what you're talking about. I don't think Black and White 2 has a very good story. I think if you think that Black 2 has a compelling story, you should probably read the text a little better. That game's story is insane. It's very funny. Has there been any more development in Fire and Leaf Green mail glitch? I have no idea. I have not really paid much attention to the native ace that was going on in those games. No Pokemon game is a good story. I don't think that's true. Would I say any Pokemon game has like a truly outstanding story? No. But would I say that certain games have a good story? I would, yeah. Black and White 2 is a rehash of Heart Gold Soul Silver story? No. It's like much more insane than that, I would say. All right, cool. We have the badge. So we need to start getting Pokemon. We are, I believe my shiny advance is on 1750. We are on, what is this route over here? I forget. No, I mean insane is like unhinged. Like the people who wrote it are crazy people. Like not in like a Cyrus type of way. Like if you pay attention to the story in Black 2, right? There are characters who are calling you out to see if what you're doing is morally correct. Is it morally right to intervene with what Team Plasma is doing, right? But Team Plasma in Black and White 2 are objectively evil. They are the sect of Team Plasma that split off to only do evil things, and then the other half of Team Plasma are not doing evil things. They're like, they started like a Pokemon sanctuary or whatever the heck. And so it's like, okay, well, that's crazy. And then the other half of the game's plot is you helping your rival get a Purloin that his little sister got stolen. And you're meant to have an attachment to the Purloin and the little sister, but the little sister and the Purloin don't even have names. It's just a Purloin and then Hugh's sister. And he goes around to every single Team Plasma member and goes, "Where is the Purloin? Do you have it?" Just like Batman from The Dark Knight. Are you plan on leaving the Berry Master patch uncorrupted? What are you talking about? I don't think Emerald has the berry glitch in it, does it? All right, we gotta get nuts out of here. All right, so let's see what NPCs are here. We're on Route 117. Where is she? Where's the Purloin? This is literally a joke I've had since I played through Black and White 2 the first time. Me and one of my good friends, Blake, kept saying, "Where's the Purloin?" over and over again in like 2012. It's not even a joke. All right. So let's see what shinies we have available to us here. Delay, since we're Sweet Sending, we'll put that in there. All right. We have available to us Illumise and Meryl. I believe I already have a Meryl. And with a modest synchronizer, do we have anything else available to us? With a modest synchronizer, I think we gain nothing new. So we just have Illumise here because we already caught Oddish. And I realize I actually have to go put something in the PC. I'll battle this dude. All right. We will go to Asiago. Not the same glitch. If you connect Emerald to Colo, there's a single berry patch that will have a permanent ungrown cherry berry because it corrupts a tiny bit of the save since it isn't RS. And I'm not going to do anything involving. I'm probably not connecting this to Coliseum at all because I plan on getting the legendary beasts and Celebi through my e-reader cards for Emerald. Because I don't want to play Coliseum, to be honest with you. So that's pretty much that reason. And I'll have to play the events twice, I think, Oh no, I might not have to play them twice. Pokemon Day predictions? I don't know. You don't like Coliseum, do you? I think Coliseum is awful. I think Coliseum is the worst Pokemon game where you play... Oh my god, this is 6 Pokemon. I'm not doing the switch training on this. This is a breeder, right? Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum is probably the worst official single-player game where you like adventure, I think. I don't think anything comes even close to how awful playing Coliseum is for me. I think it does almost nothing well. Gale of Darkness is better than Colo? Yeah, but Gale of Darkness is boring. It's a much more playable game, but it's not that. It's not really. Colo's an amazing casual game? No, absolutely not. Colo's like a miserable casual game, I think. It has nothing what I enjoy about Pokemon when I play it a single player game. What's up, Castle Strong? How you doing? You can like Coliseum. It's totally valid to enjoy things about Coliseum. I'm almost jealous that I could enjoy it. But the thing about Colo is, like, the things that I like in Pokemon games are just not present in Coliseum. What I like about Pokemon games is the ability to change a team. Like the ability to team build. Coliseum is insanely limited on team building in a way that's uninteresting. We will put away... We'll put away nuts for now. It's also not challenging in an interesting way. Like, people talk about Coliseum being difficult, but really Coliseum is like it's mostly easy the whole way through, and then you hit a difficulty spike where the levels are like 10 or 15 higher than you in real game Coliseum because they didn't balance the levels properly, basically. It also has no exploration. One of my favorite things in Pokemon games is finding new routes and going around and like exploring different areas and checking deep in caves. Coliseum is devoid of that, right? Coliseum is effectively a like thinly veiled version of the gym leader challenge in Pokemon Stadium, where you fight 5 trainers or 6 trainers and then fight a boss. That's really what Coliseum does, is you fight a bunch of trainers, except instead of it only being through menus and rental Pokemon, you get shadow Pokemon to pick from, and you have to move the analog stick from trainer to trainer instead. That's what I find Coliseum to be like. Again, it's valid to enjoy that, to be clear. I wouldn't tell people they're having fun incorrectly, but I'm explaining to you why I don't find it fun. Here we go. So we are going to be aiming for a non-synchronized Illumise on Advanced 1787. Doesn't look like I have a Volbeat here. So, affection for her guardian. Nice. Here we go. Yeah, I want to do as little hacks as possible. The only reason I'm even allowing the e-reader stuff for this challenge is because I made them. And if I can show them off in a different video, I think that's cool. Like, if I get to say, how am I getting the Colo Beasts? Oh, I'm using these things. What are these? I fucking made them. Go watch the video. You know, that's part of the reason. Muscle memory startled again? Yeah, it's hard. Whenever I watch Jeff's streams, my friend Papa Hefe, if you don't know him, I'll do one more without Caleb because it's kind of cool. And he has like a Flowtimer or Eon Timer on stream. I just like, sometimes I'll be like watching him passively, I'll hear the beeps, I go, oh, beeps. Like I'm like, I have to be pressing A right now. Like oh my gosh, my phone keeps buzzing. My wife has texted me pictures. All right, we will. Why don't I have fast text on? I'm pretty sure I do. Am I fucking drunk? Yeah, it's on. What are you talking about? Okay, so I didn't check that one, so I can't use it again. So we're gonna try again. I don't think single battles are predictable. I think you should just try and engage. I mean, it's fine to like, again, it's fine to on a surface level not find a single battle meta enjoyable, but like they're not that predictable, right? The whole thing about single battles is that they are a game of knowledge, right? What you're supposed to do is slowly chip away and find the info that your opponent has and what team that they have by scouting and doing safe plays, or you can try and brute force them with multiple hyper offense. There's a bunch of different ways to play singles, and it's often not as straightforward as it seems, right? A lot of VGC players have perpetuated this myth that double battles are more complicated than single battles because there's more states on the field and things that can happen. But the problem is, in double battles, you can account for less things because the game, you have less Pokemon, you can't bring all your counters. So double battles have inherently more luck to them than a single battle. I think it's like and like, I honestly wouldn't even go so far as to say that single battles, like I wouldn't even have said luck is more prevalent in double battles, but like what bothers me is all these fucking VGC players, they say that like doubles is more complex, there's more game states, it means it's harder. Like that is not what it means. Like if like I have to look at your team and look at my team, and I have to risk mitigate what 4 Pokemon are the best options, and like what that lends itself to is extreme matchup fish scenarios. Yeah, and like so it's fine. I like VGC. I've gotten to Master Ball in every game. I've gotten to whatever rank. Like I've played tons of battle spot doubles in every thing. I've gotten to Master Ball. I'm not a good player. I just vaguely understand how the game works. All right, we got a bold dude here. I think it's just the myth is frustrating for me, if that makes sense. All right, we're looking at a bold oddish, folks. We have a bold situation here. Are you female? You are. You're level 13. You are 1782. So I think the reason I'm even being so. Also, what's up, Hayden? Sorry I didn't say hi to you. Base Blizzy take. Thank you. Thank you. I was sort of in speech mode. But I think really is like, and again, it's like totally fine. Again, if you don't want to participate in singles, because on the surface, like, no, doubles looks like it allows for more creative strategies because there's a bunch of doubles specific moves. But in reality, there are different strategies in singles that you cannot do. Like, explain to me why using like a helping hand, like what is a more creative strategy in doubles than in singles? Like what is something that you think is a more creative strategy is basically what I would like to ask in that sense. I also don't think VGC has more versatility in Pokemon. I think VGC tends to have a different set of more versatile Pokemon. And I think that often VGC tends to be more centralized than the Smogon metas because Smogon bans things. But people also mistake the idea that a more centralized meta is a worse meta, which is not necessarily true. some of the best singles metas are the most centralized ones, right? Gen 3 is a very centralized meta. Gen 3 is almost entirely warped by Skarmory Spikes and Tyranitar Sand. Like, those are the two of the best Pokemon in the whole format. It's completely warped around those. Those two things centralize the whole thing. But one of the reasons it's such a good meta is because coming up with solutions to those problems lends itself to very interesting things, right? For example, in Gen 4, Rain is actually not that big of a archetype. You can run Rain in Gen 4. It's just not it's not as interesting of an archetype. But in Gen 3, because Tyranitar is the only weather setter, like in Gen 4, you have Hail from Abomasnow as a easy way to remove weather if you want to do that. But Gen 3 doesn't have anything like that, and so it leads to self-setting Rain Dance teams being like, or Pokemon just, like Moltres just runs Sunny Day. Or Magneton in Gen 3 will just run Rain Dance as a way to clear the field. You have like these very interesting anti-sand teams. And you only have those interesting strategies because they're counter meta to Tyranitar, right? No, I actually think Trick Room is significantly more interesting in singles than in doubles, because Trick Room is so difficult to utilize in singles that if you want to... Oh, what? I missed it. If you want to use Trick Room in singles, you have to be insanely creative. No, Trick Room is very viable in singles. Trick Room is both more difficult and skillful to use in singles, and it's still viable, even if it's not the meta-defining force that it is in doubles. So like you have to, if you want to do hard Trick Room in singles, you have to be very creative. It's a very interesting strategy. And singles also lends itself very well to OTR cores. You have in Gen 4, for example, offensive Trick Room Bronzong plus slow Choice Band T-Tar is a very viable core. Using your Storm Drain and Lightning Rod. But like, how is like using Storm Drain in a way where it's boosted from your allies? Like, I don't think that's inherently more interesting than things that you can do in singles. It's just a strategy. They're just staple strategies of VGC. Like, I don't think that's anything more particularly interesting than like identifying your win con and like having certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like in singles, there's a very big breadth of strategies and concepts that you can do. I'll do one more and then I calibrate. You know what I'm saying? Like things like Magnet Pull basically don't ever come into play in doubles, for example, right? Magnet Pull is an ability that just doesn't matter in that. Like focusing, Drag Mag is a very specific single strategy based around brute force, and I think that's interesting, and that's something you're not going to get in doubles. And I could probably think of more if I spent more time. And again, it's totally fine to enjoy Shadow Tag. I said Magnet Pull. Magnet Pull is a specific strategy different than Shadow Tag, because Shadow Tag is not in singles, and Shadow Tag not being in singles, Perish Trap absolutely exists in singles, and you have to be more creative to use it because you can't just use a fucking Shadow Tag Pokemon. Perish Trappers are Pokemon that will often trap with specific moves in singles, and I think that's interesting. One of my favorite strategies in Gen 7, for example, is Perish Trap Azumarill, where you take an Azumarill from Gen 2 that has Sap Sipper and Whirlpool, and you trap them and use Azumarill to Perish Trap Ferrothorn in Gen 7, for example. A very cool strategy. All right, we're gonna catch this one. And again, Drag Mag is an archetype that doesn't exist in doubles. Drag Mag is an archetype that is different from Perish Trap and is based around brute forcing the removal of steel types for dragon Pokemon to brute force pass. That's an interesting archetype that doesn't exist in doubles, and you have to be careful when you're playing it, because if you fuck up and you don't kill the Skarmory, your team sucks, or you don't kill whatever steel type in Gen 5, the Ferrothorn or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say, like, the goal of me talking about this is not saying that singles is better. I don't really, like, I don't care. I went to a VGC event in 2023 and I had a very fun time. The VGC was cool. Okay, we hit a, what is your nature, buddy? Mild. I have to stop ranting so much because I'm not paying attention. 1785, I was too early, I think. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, 1785. Update. Do you prefer VGC or Smogon? It depends. I would say in modern gens, I tend to play VGC more. Like for Gen 8, Gen 9, I played way more VGC than I played Smogon singles. But for Gen 4, like my favorite meta of all time is the Smogon meta. It's the Gen 4 OU meta. I fucking love it. It's so fun. It's such a blast to play in. I really like No Team Preview is so cool. But then again, I've played a decent amount of Or Coliseum, which is a pretty cool format for Gen 3. Oh. So it really depends. I'd say I lean towards Smogon. Smogon is what I played for more time. And I've never been an in-person VGC player. I've been playing, my experience from VGC is almost exclusively online. But it's fun. I think VGC is also a format that does not lend itself well to best of one ladder matches. Doing ladder matches in VGC format can be very frustrating, especially when it's not the real format. The real format is OTS. So we'll try more time. Yes, VGC is actually so, when I first started playing VGC, the games felt very swingy. It felt like I could lose in a turn, and learning to have the comeback mentality in VGC compared to the comeback mentality in Smogon was very hard. Like you have 2 Pokemon and you make a turn, like you have 4 Pokemon, you make a turn wrong and you basically will be down to 2 Pokemon. And then like learning to come back with only 2 Pokemon is a fully different mental like gymnastics level than it is in singles, because in singles you lose 1 Pokemon and you go, okay, I lost this Mon, it's okay, I have these backup strategies that can handle that. But in VGC you have so few Pokemon, you have to be really careful. And one of my favorite things about VGC, by the way, that they don't include in Smogon's formats, actually, I've been thinking about this a lot. VGC's turn timer is fucking short. You have, what is it in right now? I think it's 45 seconds in Scarlet and Violet. You have 45 seconds to make your turn. That time pressure is actually very cool. I like it a lot. And it's something you can get in Smogon singles if you're playing on cartridge. Because in cartridge, you can't pick your turn timer. So if you're playing in like a what are they called, like a battle league, like a draft league, if you're playing in a draft league, or you're just doing cartridge OU, UU, or whatever, you have the 40-second turn timer, and it lends itself less to calcing and more to head calcing and knowing. And so I really like that. Valerio, I have no idea. I'm actually not a huge draft league format enjoyer, because I don't scheduling with your opponent is a pain in the ass. Planning your teams like that is not something that I tend to specifically enjoy. I think one of the best parts about I'm not much of a trading card game enjoyer, to be honest with you. Yeah, Illumius and Volbeat have like a weird breeding system similar to Nidoran male and female. They have like a very strange thing that works that way. I don't really know. Took me as an MTG fan? No. I basically never played Magic. I've played almost no card games. I don't really like them. Bro, how am I'm screwing this up. I'll go one more. I cannot help you, Valerio. Please stop asking about this in my chat. Oh, man. I goobed it. I'm looking for an Illumise. Yeah, I don't know. You can enjoy whatever formats, whatever way you want. You can like it however you want. But I think like trying to talk about your format as it, trying to talk about your format to other people as if it's objectively better, objectively more difficult, objectively more complicated is a bit silly and very reductive of other formats. And like that you should be careful with the way that you talk about formats and things like that, because your goal should not be to like make someone feel like their format is worse, or to make others who follow you make you feel like their formats are better, because that's going to lead to people bullying other people over how they play a children's video game. So you have to be very careful with how you say things like that. The only exception to that is that if you're talking about people who like Pokemon Coliseum, bullying is fine, and you can make fun of them for having tiny wrong brains about which Pokemon game they enjoy. Gentle. What do I got in Oddish? Wait. I'm just joking. You should not feel bad for enjoying Colossia. That's a bit. Is it Gentle? Okay. Gentle? Wait, what's this guy's ability? Oh, what Compound Eyes does something. Compound Eyes does items, doesn't it? Can I not have this guy in the lead? No, Gentle is 2 late. No, Gentle's 3 late. I've never done the battle bingo. I've actually heard the battle bingo is pretty fun. They're like little puzzles, right? We're just going to try switching leads off. Have I played the Emerald Roguelike yet? No, I'm not much of a ROM hack player. I think ROM hacks are cool, but they don't jive with the way that I end up enjoying the series. Which my friend Papa Hefe put it really well, is he referred to it as the continuity of the guys. Which is where, like, when you play ROM hacks, the Pokemon that you catch really cannot be used in the main series games. In the way that is, like, useful and good and interesting. For me. And, like, ROM hacks can be fun as a one-off, but I'll never get into them the same way that I get into these old games. Because, like, if you get really into Pokemon Emerald right now, if you've never played Emerald before, you never played Gen 3 before, but you do have all the hardware, you can get really into Gen 3, and like that Pokemon can exist with you in any other game that you want it to. You know what I'm saying? And so that's like a very interesting continuity that ROM hacks almost always cannot they cannot include that basically. What are you, timid? This was one early, I think. 13 female, yeah. Oink. I'm sure they can be good, and I'm sure I'm missing out by only playing main series games. But it's just not what I've been doing, I guess. Do I need the song? What are you talking about? Do I need what song? Man, we'll try one more time without Caleb. No Pokemon will be hard locked in Gen 5 and earlier if Pokemon Bank eventually shuts down. Do you like the medal system from Black 2? No, and that's because I never do the medals. And then the medal guy next to the PC always becomes like my worst enemy. Because if I ever talk to him, I'll be stuck there for 10 minutes getting medals from him. Really, though? One more. Well, I have to be close. I can't believe I'm this washed right now. What's up, Benz? How you doing? Glad to see you here, even if the time zone difference is too big. Oh, Lord. Been an hour and no shiny yet. What am I, the most washed player of all time? What's up, Richigo? How you doing? There we go. Oh, that's a really cool shiny, actually. What the heck? I really like the gold and the blue. It looks like a powdered wig. I understand what you're saying. I don't see it, though. Do we think that we can mud shot this? It'll resist. I think I can. I start usually streaming at noon around my time. Ah, charm. Excellent. Now I can definitely attack it more. We'll do Pokeball. I don't want to waste a great ball if I'm able to lower the health. Yes, Ayanami. That was Pokemon Light Platinum. Is a very fun game. Yeah, I start streaming at about noon my time, and I will usually stream until 3 or so. But if we get 5 members, I will extend the stream, my own stream, by 1 hour. So we have 0 members today. What? It's got a healing move. What the heck? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Illumise, to be honest with you. But yeah, you could become a channel member for as low as $1.99 a month. You can become a channel member for as low as $1.99 a month. You get access to my videos early. You get access to emotes. You get access to a special section of my Discord for only members, where sometimes I do like member-only streams of other games or random stuff for this game, or showcase some projects I'm doing early, stuff like that. And yeah, it supports me directly. YouTube Split is better than a lot of other platforms, so yeah. All right, we'll do Ewan Scott. Ewan. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we'll go heal. I already got a Pokemon in Rusturf Tunnel, and I have to get Rock Smash from the Rock Smash person. Gosh, Lava Reef Zone rules. Yeah, but if you don't want to become a member, no need to. Don't worry about it. All right, Illumise, you go in the box forever. So the next Pokemon we'll probably catch will be in Fiery Path, maybe. Oh, Mustang, welcome to Happy Knee. Everybody pog Mustang, thank you very much. 4 more members and the stream extends an hour. Everybody pog Mustang. I like your old school Pokemon Ruby avatar. Thank you. I do not have Volbeat available, so I cannot catch... I cannot catch all the Pokemon Shiny on the initial playthrough. So I will have to go back to certain routes once I have battle records unlocked, so I can catch different shiny targets. Oh yes, I forgot about 112. Lily Lion gifted 5 memberships. Well, stream goes an extra hour. Thank you very much, Lily. Everybody pog Lily for the 5 gift pack. What the heck? Your generosity is amazing. That's my goat. Thank you so much. Acrobike. We will go to Verdant Turf to just a little bit of exploring. I also have to battle all the trainers, so we will do that. Let's get Kazenhu up in the lead here. We'll just focus on Kazenhu right now. No, we'll get Mike Ford up in the front too. Hello, Lily. What's up? Oh yeah, I forgot I have this on my playlist.
Super Mario RPG,
Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3, Adventures of Lolo 1 and 2,
King's Knight, Dig Dug, Two-Man Fu, Harvest Moon. You write this song? Link Puzzle Pokemon.
You write this song?
Toe Jam and Earl and Panic on Funkotron. Castlevania, Fatal
We got a new job starting soon and not home job. Yes, I saw earlier you said it was in IT. Very pog. Dynastic Hero.
Bubble, bobble, double, triple, double, Dragon F-Zero.
I get it. You memorized the song.
Zero X and Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden 3.
Cruising USA. Love that song. That shit rules.
Thanks for the donation.
Sorry if you responded, I didn't hear you. No, I think I was just, you came into chat while I was ranting. So I tend to not stop my rants to continue to talk to chat, basically.
Thanks for the donation. Thanks for the donation.
You've been terrorizing your roommates with Wii Shop Wednesday? Dude, the thing about Wii Shop Wednesday is that everybody can relate to it because everybody loves to shop every Wednesday on the Wii Shop channel. So it's like a very relatable video. So can you even be terrorized by it? Is it even possible to be terrorized by it when it's so relatable? That's true. That's what I'm saying. That is true. You are so correct. When have I ever been wrong about anything? Don't fact check that. I inspired you to do this on Gen 5. Good luck, Ranzies. That's gonna be a tough one because you have to trade from Gen 4. Is that a Bossa Nova type beat? My favorite part of Wii Shop Wednesday is actually when the guy stomps in from off screen, like you hear as he runs in. It's so funny. It's like a perfect comedy. What time is it in Japan? What time is it in Japan is also very funny. I think Arrow evolves in 1 level, if I recall correctly. By the way, guys, we have 211 viewers, which is very cool, but only 69 likes. If you guys are having a good time, please hit the like button. It really helps me out, and it's free. You don't have to do any money things. We're already streaming an extra hour. Cousin Who is evolving. Yes, no longer is Cousin Who a charity case. Because I think Cousin Who gets confusion now. Arrow's 22, dang. I thought it was 21. Oh, Kadabra's so good too. Like a very powerful Pokemon. All right, Mike Ford, you're up. You're not a trainer. You're only doing regional decks? Fair enough. That'll be a lot better. That'll be a lot better. It'll still take some time. Don't mistake that, but it will be less painful. Oops. We'll just go into Arrow. I'll make it an Alakazam a little bit later. Have you got 2 Seedots yet? No, I don't have any Seedots yet. Seedot is a Pokemon I can't get shiny right now, so I will be getting I'll be getting it later. I'm gonna have to go through in the post game and catch a bunch of Pokemon who were unavailable to me at the time using the battle record technique. We'll probably have to go through several times. The goal is going to be to catch as many fully evolved forms as possible and then get into evolution territory, at which point I'll probably start setting up stuff like, you know, a rare candy farm of Linoons and things like that to help me on my way. I think the idea with the trade evolution, if you ask me, is that a trade evolution, like the it's like a man-made interference. Like Pokeballs. All right. We want to get into lore. Let's get into lore, baby. So this is all headcanon lore, but the way I thought of it was the way I thought that it would work in lore is that actually I might be able to stand with Mike Ford. The way that I think it works in lore is that each Pokeball has an identifier that is your trainer ID, right? That is like this Mike Ford in its Pokeball has my trainer ID attached to it. So if someone else tries to use that Pokeball or something like that, they can't. Or if someone tries to catch them with a Pokeball, it won't work because of that type of thing, right? Now, the reason you need to trade machine is so that the trade machine can reassign the trainer IDs so you can get those Pokemon. And my thoughts were that the trade machine's like power system or something like that gives man-made interference to Alakazam to showing up. That's sort of my headcanon for it, if that makes sense. Dang it. Hello, Blisy. I stumbled across your channel and fell in love with RNG manipulation and e-reader events. Thank you very much. From one ADHD autistic fellow to another, you're awesome, and I can't wait for the next vid. Thank you. Appreciate it. I work hard on my videos, and it is nice to see other people get into the stuff that I got into because of it. What's the difference between UUBL and OU by technicality? The OU by technicality mons were never banned from UU, and if the generation was continuing to have usage, they would drop. Because they were never banned. Does this faint me? I live like 2. Oh no, I lived it. Okay, Gus did nothing. I guess it's not same type attack bonus, so. Whoa. We're gonna have to swap out. Well, I might as well get Kazunhu the experience and then swap out, right? Can you do the e-reader events on emulator? Yes, you can. I have a video on how to do it on emulator. My most recent video is just a simple tutorial on all the ways you can get the e-reader events into your game, and it also covers how to play the e-reader events on emulator. Didn't expect Absorb to be the move click there, but they did it. You have a prediction for how long this take? No, I have no clue. A long time though is what I know. Why is CDOT not possible at the moment? Yeah, the earliest frame for a CDOT is just not close. It's as simple as that. I have 4 Pokemon that are shiny right now. And then those are all on frames 1775 through 1799. And then my next shiny target after that is on 2575. So it's quite a ways away. I don't know when Mike Ford evolves, to be honest with you. She's a trainer, but she's a breeder. I don't really want to. The breeders are so annoying. Yeah, I thought there might be an item there. Level 20, cool. I'm probably not going to use Shedinja. Shedinja is very difficult to use. Shouldn't you have an empty spot open? When it's evolving time, but it's not evolving time. My plan was to train Mike Ford without knowing what level it evolved at, hit B when it evolved, and then go into the PC and swap it. But now that I know it's 20, when it's 19, I'll just keep a free spot open. But we got to beat all the trainers, so I'm doing it. Shedinja will be shiny, yeah. Well, because think about it. The only way to get Shedinja at all is to have it split off from Nincada when it evolves. So if Shedinja wasn't shiny when it split off, then you could never ever get shiny Shedinja, right? Do you have a grass move actually? We do. All right, we can bring you in on Meryl then. Meryl does a little wave. Hi, I'm Meryl. Hi, I'm Daisy. Any Daisy enjoyers in chat? I usually use her or Wario in Mario Kart or Mario Party. I do get 2 shinies then, yeah. You sent it to me before. That's the Daisy from Superstar. Hi, I'm Paul. That's from that's that monkey, right? From Nickelodeon shows. Yeah, something like that. Strikers, yeah, I've heard it, but you've sent it to me before. I didn't see which Pokemon this was. No. We gotta get out of here. Dude, remember when Shroomish used to take me a while to defeat? Roselia will stay in. Oh, yes. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 Exploration Saga. This song freaking rules. We'll go into Mike Ford. Hey, I love that you correct the spelling of my name incorrectly. Very funny. Why did attract fail? Oh, I'm already in love because I got Q charmed. We gotta get out of here. Hey, Blisy, playing Legends Arceus for the first time. Quick question: how do spawns work in that game? Does it randomly spawn as I move around, or do I go to Jubilee Village? If you're just like doing a regular shiny hunt, I have no idea. I don't know. I think all of the Pokemon are decided the moment you enter the map, if a Pokemon is shiny or not. Thoughts on Pal World? I'm not gonna play it. I don't really care. I'm not even necessarily interested or uninterested in it from the perspective of it being a Pokemon ripoff. It's just like, it looks like edgy in like a way that I'm not interested in, is the thing. Like in Pal World, there's like enslavement. The Pokemon little guys are making like, you use them as weapons, you use them as shields. It's just like I'm not a perspective I'm interested in. It's not a perspective I'm interested in playing the game from, or like looking at this type of game through the lens of. I will probably not ever play it. I don't play most Pokemon alternatives. They're only for English. Celebi and Jirachi for Ruby and Sapphire only are available in other languages. My daughter's boyfriend is very driven sort of. Oh, is that I didn't even ever realize that Wally's sis. Wait, is Wally? No, this is Wally's like aunt and uncle, right? So Wally's cousin. Wally's cousin is the person in Rusturf Tunnel digging the thing. That's fun lore I never read. I never paid attention to. Scott in here? There's Scott. I'll do these all in the post game. What TM? There's TM in here? I should be talking to all of them. Yay, tracked. The sign said Wanda's house. Not Wally, I think. I need to teach Rock Smash to somebody. Can anyone even learn it? Oh, you can learn it. Why would I do that? I'm not gonna do. There's no glitches allowed in this, so I'm not gonna do that. Whatever, pals. I'll go this way. There was a hidden item here too. Well, the black glasses are the hidden item. Later. Talk to you later, Siege. Do. Where the heck are the glasses? I'll find them. I don't know how I missed that. I was mashing. Huh. Right. Later, dude. Music going crazy today. What was the song that was before this? Oh, the Davy Lamp? Dude, the Davy Lamp is so pog, Hayden. This song rules. I'll play it again because I like it that much. It's such like a vibe piece. Ugh. You don't have absorb or anything, do you? We gotta go into the... We gotta go into Jeff. My name Jeff. Do you ever get burnt out? Burnt out of what? Are you asking specifically, I guess? $10N of PokeCenter experience. Well, oh, this is a dude, right? I was pretty young. I didn't go into the city a lot when I was young. But my dad worked in Manhattan at the time, and he told me that he like saw them like setting up for like a Pokemon thing and wanted to know if I wanted to go back in with him the other day, the next day for it. Because he saw it on his way back to Grand Central Station on the way home. And we went in the next day as like a family, or maybe no, I don't think my brother was with me. I think he was doing something else. So it was just me and my dad then. And they had, the only thing I remember about it really was like the distribution machines were weird. The way you had to connect your Game Boy to them. You had to have like you had to connect it to the Game Boy to GameCube link cable, and I never did that as a kid. And you had to do that like every time you wanted more one, and like you would get a Pokemon and then you would have to leave the line and go back. You would get a Pokemon, leave the line, and then go back on the line to get more Pokemon. So I didn't get that many, and the Pokemon you got was random. Yeah, there was like, dude, there was like more than a dozen, I think. I definitely got a Tyranitar from it, and I've got a couple of others. But like you would basically get your Pokemon and then I would get in line. I got in line. I got a couple of them. And I got a couple for my brother too, because I was using his emerald because I wasn't sure. Like the emerald that I have right now that I'm playing, or this isn't the one I'm playing on, but the emerald that I do have, my main emerald, is my brother's from when we were kids. I had Sapphire, he had Ruby, and then he got Emerald as a gift. Let me see here. This is fine. And I wasn't sure if the distribution thingies would work with anything other than the newest game. So I brought my brother's Emerald and I got us each a couple of Pokemon. Have I ever seen videos by Muse Me 700? No. I've never even heard of them or those types of videos. Was it like documentation on the stuff? I didn't get to go to those things a lot. I will peep it then. Yeah, I didn't get to go to those things a lot because I don't know. Convincing your parents to do it is not easy. My parents were not gamers, true. But I did get to go to the Toys R Us for the Mew. Do you like videos like honest content for Smash? I don't know what that is. Man, you got poisoned. But Roselia was immune to poison. That sounds really cool, Hayden. I'll check it out, though. That didn't even KO it. What the heck? Mike, get it together. Oh no, now Roselia's not gonna get fainted because of Mega Drain. Oh lord. Oh lord, no. I mean, it'll faint still. Nope. When you plan to evolve Kadabra? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'll figure it out soonish. Alright, we gotta get Kazunhu out of there. Yeah, Shedinja's gonna be shiny. No! Oh, how foolish of me. What a fool's gambit I've made here. I think that Asiago will be able to KO Roselia with Mud Shot, though. Can you use Ace to change your secret ID in Emerald? Yeah, you can. I mean, I've never heard of that channel, if that's what you're asking. Dude, when I was a kid, I didn't read what Mud Sport did, and I thought Mud Sport was an upgrade to Mud Shot. And I taught my Marshtomp Mud Shot, and I was very sad for several levels while Marshtomp didn't have a ground move. Being in the game with only what will be a nightmare? Mike. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Mike, Yeah, Mike is the weakest link right now. Who's Mike gonna be paired with? Kazan? That's fine, I guess. All right. Shroomish and Nummel. It's crazy to think, like, at one point, this was, like, the first time you'd seen Nummel. Like, this is the first Nummel in the game. You know what I mean? You, like, wouldn't have seen it anywhere. I mean, maybe you watched the anime and Nummel was in the anime first, but you know what I'm thinking? I think I want to use a Nummel on my team if I have one available to me shiny. Oh, I've been seated. All right. Can you finish it off, Mike? It was so funny. My wife played X and Y before she played Black and White, because she just never played Black. Like, she went straight from Diamond and Pearl to X and Y, and she kept playing through Black and White and seeing Pokemon she was first introduced to in X and Y, and thinking, oh, this is from this game? I thought it was from X and Y. It was very fun to watch. This is like when we were first dating too. Kazan who's quickly getting up there, up in the ranks. Hayden, I've defeated you. Wow. Get beasted, Hayden. When I first met Sam, she had a DS with Pokemon Sun saved right before the champion, and she said she could never beat them. Actually, it's really funny that you mentioned this. This is one of my favorite stories of Amanda. So, Amanda got Fire Red when she was she got a DS and then Fire Red. And I think that was her first Pokemon game when she was in elementary school. She must have been in like 4th grade or something. I don't know. And she was trying to finally complete a regional Pokédex for the first time when we first started dating. And she was doing it in X and Y. And she was like, I want all 3 of the birds. And I was like, oh. And I was like, oh, maybe you could catch them in your Fire Red copy from when you were a kid, because in X and Y, they only give you 1 of the legendary birds, right? Okay, I gotta pick a good lead here. We're actually gonna pick Kazan as the lead. And she goes, oh, that's a good idea. And she's like, she didn't have all the stuff to migrate it with it. And so I was like, you can use my Pokemon bank to migrate them all up. That'll be fine. And that'll work. You can catch, you know, the legendary birds in your Fire Red if you haven't caught them already when you were a kid. And we were looking through her game. She was just showing me her save file from when she was a kid. It had 90 something hours in it, right? And as I look at the save file, like, I go to do the Sevi Islands stuff, and I'm like, you beat the Sevi Islands quest, why can't we go to the other islands? And like, we go around, and it turns out that she never beat the Elite Four when she was a kid. She played Fire Red for 96 hours without beating the Elite Four. She couldn't beat them. And I was like, we'll beat your Elite Four right now so that you can do all the post-game stuff like Mewtwo. And we go to beat the Elite Four, but like, she couldn't beat the Elite Four because her team was like shit. Like, she basically had like a level 50 Charizard and nothing else. Like, and all her other Pokemon were really low level, and the Charizard wasn't even that high of a level. And so I was like, okay, we'll work with what we have in your boxes. And she had caught a Zapdos, but the Zapdos was like just at the level. And so the way we beat the Elite Four was we taught the Zapdos Flash, and we just started spamming Flash on all the Elite Four members and slowly killing them with Zapdos's Thunderbolt. And that was how we beat her Elite Four from when she was a little kid. It's a real story. We must have done that like the first year we were dating. That's amazing. It was a very fun time. I'm surprised I was able to beat Pokemon games when I was so little. Because I was, dude, I must have been like 6 or 7. I think I was turning 7 when I got Pokemon Blue. So I was really young. What's up, third person? How you doing? Finally got a shiny Mudkip and Emerald. Very nice. Always cool to see new people get into RNG manipping as a way to get Pokemon through their adventure. Yeah, we'll just switch into Asiago for this one. I make it accessible to understand. Thank you. I tried my best to. I try my best to make it accessible. This song rips. How dare you make my granddaughter cry? For that, I'm going to smack you. Dude, the dialogue back then was truly wild. They could say anything in these games. Do you think there's any NPCs in a modern Pokemon game that says they're going to smack you? Surely not, right? Do I think it's even a good thing that they don't say that anymore? I don't know. Obviously, I don't condone violence against children, even your own. But also, it is funny to have an old lady come out and say she's going to smack you. Like, that is comedy to me. To quote Jimothy, cool. How did they come up with this, folks? Knob follows me on B-Sky, actually, for some reason. Oh my god, I got murked by Meditite. What the hell? She did smack me. As it turns out, the prophecy was true. The cat meme, where it's zooming in. It was a +1 and a crit, Ewan. I will visit you. These guys give me the macho brace, right? Yeah. Doink, doink. Are these all full odds shinies? I'm doing RNG manipulation. All right, let's go heal up, and then we will make some space in our party so I can do the manips. Bass in the song is going crazy. Dude, this is a fucking MVC2 song. I don't know who did the soundtrack for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but that motherfucker went brazy. My dude went so hard, did not have to do that. Went insano mode. All right. Fully manipulated odd shinies. I mean, technically all shinies that you RNG manip in Gen 3 are full odds, but full odds doesn't even... this is gonna be like almost an insane statement, but full... Uh-oh, you had Rock Smash, didn't you, Gulpin? Fudge. I don't want to teach Rock Smash to the other guy. Full odds doesn't even describe full odds necessarily. Breezy made you laugh out loud. Dude, I watch too much fucking Blunder. Dude, I watch Blunder like every fucking day. That fucking dude is funny. That dude's funny and he's good at Pokemon. And he makes cool merch. What can't he do? He's truly him. All right. Well, we don't want to have synchro up front, right? Let's get out of here. Point. Oh, a battle. Hello. The agency provides, as you might say. True. Allegedly, according to the info that I've been hearing, the agency is closing this year. You can't join the agency after this year. According to the information that I've been told. All right. Yeah, we'll lead with Jeff. Why not? Oh, we got to do these goons, right? According to the latest intel that I have. You ever get a natural shiny doing these challenges? No. Do you like any Mario Party content videos? Mario Party content? No, not really. Mario Party is a game that you would think would lend itself naturally to content, but tends to be more enjoyable to watch when, like, it's to me, it's only enjoyable to watch if you're personally watching your friends play it or something like that. It doesn't tend to actually be interesting for me to watch other people experience it. The one lone exception that I've really gotten into Mario Party watching it was when I was first watching some Smash Summits and Mango showed off the way that he decided if he got a star or not, was like something that it was like so far removed from how I exist as a human being that I could not imagine that that's how someone would play Mario Party. It was truly insane. It never even occurred to me. So that was like the one time I watched it and I was like mesmerized by the fact that he held up to randomize if he selected yes to buy a star or not. That shit blew my mind. I was like, wow. Truly insane. Sleep powder. Let's go, Jeff. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. Get sleep powder. Dude, Jeff is gonna only have one fucking move. This is how we mortals feel about RNG manip. What mortals feel what about RNG manip? What? How will you get why not shiny? Well, I mean, do the egg, right? I'll just do the egg. My feelings about our battle. Okay, chat. How do we feel about this battle? Voices? Oh. I'll be like red. We're doing some red RP. It makes me mysterious, okay, chat? It makes me enigmatic. I'm a person of few words, allegedly, if I'm not streaming and you only take the person in the game. Yes, give me some ... everybody. Chat, I demand ... Thank you. Appreciate you, chat. It's my goats. You guys are my goats. My day ones. My day dots, as it were. We will do some absorbing. Boy, the price of these games have gone up. I know. I know. It's a tragedy. I love the melee music, but I'm not in the mood for this right now. Dude, what is it about Sonic music? I don't even like most Sonic games. But dang. Did they not do the soundtracks right? Hello. Hello. No, I think Sonic Adventure 1 has a better soundtrack, probably. I mean, Sonic is like Pokemon, where even the bad games have good soundtracks. Like Knuckles Chaotix has an insanely good soundtrack, and that game is like dog shit. Don't play anything beyond Gen 3. Is the reason collecting that spiked so much in price? I have no idea. COVID generally spiked prices of things, and then the trading card game kind of went off. And when the trading card game sort of spiked, other Pokemon objects started to crop up in price too, just because they're tangentially related to the card game. What's up, Saitas? How are you doing? All right, Travis, you nerd-ass looking nerd-ass motherfucker. Get out of here. I can't go into the Desi. Man, the healing spot is so far back from here. All right, that's fine. You don't have an ability that messes with me, do you? Liquid Ooze. I don't think that is an overworld ability, so. Wink. It's time for more shiny Pokemon. All right. We are on route 112. Show me the shinies. We have Numel, 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 and Numel. All right, so we only have Numel on this route, but we can explore options once I do Synchronize. Well, Synchronize might expand my horizons, as it were, but I will only expand my horizons after I catch a Numel. Sonic Labyrinth's music is very bad. All right, well, sweet son. Do we want some Tiny Hut? I think it's some Tiny Hut time, right? I think.
I'm gonna need everybody to find their closest party wizard.
Closest party wizard.
It's gonna be a cold, stormy night.
Cold, stormy night, baby.
For a long, long travel. And if they got the scroll, or they're at least level 5, let me tell you about a spell called
Leoman's Tiny Hut.
We got a song for Leoman's Tiny Hut.
I hacked it up.
It goes a little something like this.
There's always room in the tiny hut. True.
We're sleeping in a tiny hut. We're sleeping.
This song has no right to be as good as it is. Was it Meryl on this? I didn't even know there's Meryl here. One more and then I will calibrate. All right, later, Hayden. Have a good video recording. Blisy, do you do any collecting for Pokemon, like rare IRL items? No. I mean, I guess plushies. If you look up here is my plushie squad. Mostly my wife's, but some are me. Oh man, I missed the button. I would say what I am. I would say I am what I would refer to as a practical collector, where I only really enjoy getting stuff that I'm gonna use. So if it's just like, this song always plays after Jeff's, I don't know why. So if it's like something I'm not gonna use and it's just a thing to look pretty, I probably am not gonna collect it. If that makes sense. Can I do? I have to look more into Rhythm Heaven soundtracks for copyright-free music that rules. No, I will not transfer them. They will stay in Gen 3 where they live. Use your video to get a shiny Chimchar. I've been trying to get for 2 years in BDSP. Thanks for the sweet content. I don't think if you used a BDSP RNG guide, I don't think you've used my video. I have not done any BDSP RNG. You might be thinking of Papa Hefe. Oh, Machop isn't on this route. What the heck? I guess Machop is only here in Ruby and Sapphire. Holy moly, I didn't even know that. I think we hit 8-5. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Excuse me. What can I do? I'll do one more. What the heck? What Pokemon region would you live in? Hoenn would be nice. I would live in Unova because I live in New York now, so I could just it's kind of like I'm already doing it, you know what I'm saying? No, if I had to pick where I would live, I'm leaning towards Johto too. It gives off sleepy energy to me, which I kind of like. Nice, Bretley. Congratulations. Boink. Man, I keep saying one more, but I think this is just the same Meryl I'm hitting. Well, it's funny that those things are true in Pokemon World. Like, you know, in this game, there's a little tree, so you use cut to cut it down. But like in real world, you go over tree. All right, I have to catch this Numel and find out where I'm landing. Level 16 female Numel. Oops, didn't mean to tag it. This might be one. No, it's male. Oh, I'm like too late. Alright, try again. Am I emulating? No. Playing on a real DS. DS capture card. What do you mean it restarts so fast? I don't understand what you're saying even. And my DS is not that much younger than my GBA. Do you know what soft resetting is? No, I don't. If you hold start, select A and B, the game resets without you having to turn the power off. So it doesn't show you the Game Boy intro. You already listened to Cooking on the Couch. Ooh, I love this song. Well, 16 female again. Oh wait, I hit the same one. Yeah, the Primal Dialga song, very good. Yeah, Ace is very cool in this game. Happy Time Zone. I think your streams are the best to design to. What are you designing, Miles? Cat characters. Very cool. What the heck? One more. Yeah, I'm actually kind of washed today. Maybe we just need Wii Shop channel in here.
Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3, Adventures of Lolo 1 and 2, King's Knight, Dig Dug, Juman Fu, Harvest Moon.
Did you write this song?
League Puzzle Pokemon, Toe Jam and Earl and Panic on Funkotron. Castlevania, Fatal Fury, Ninja Chuchu, Mario Comet, Razor Blazing, Lasers, Bases Loaded, Mega Turrican, Cybernator, Rolling Thunder, Dynastic Hero, Bubble Bobble, Double Dribble, Double Dragon, F-Zero.
I get it. You memorized the song.
F-Zero X and Donkey Kong Jr. Math, Ninja Gaiden 1, Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3.
Dang it, not it.
Cruising USA.
Let's get some vibey songs in here. Gaming. We're gaming, folks. Today we game. What the heck? It always gets me how he pronounces it Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is like a popular pronunciation from people who don't know how to pronounce it. There's like a thing, a lot of people called it Ninja Gaiden in the 80s and 90s. Alert, alert, Toasty is in the chat. Yeah, I mean, the old games don't get patches, Mixie Trion. Which video, though? I might have an updated one that just improves the process a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's not like Emerald and Heart Gold don't have patches, you know what I'm saying? It's really funny, I got a comment on one of the, I got a comment on my money farming video. We're in Heart Gold, where I show how to farm using, Gentleman Alfred or whatever. What, am I mega early? I am. What the? And someone goes, 2022, this doesn't work anymore. And I go, ah, yes, the great Heart Gold and Soul Silver patch of 2022. Crazy. I've already become bored of my playlist. Oh, there it is. Nice. We'll do it's time for the Wii Shop channel Bossa Nova. Is that like a Bossa Nova type beat? We got my 5-member goal for today, so the stream will go on until 4 p.m. Eastern time. In panic on Volcotron. Was that like a Bossa Nova type beat? Click. We've done it again, folks. How do they do it? How have so many shinies been acquisitioned? I will name this Mustang. Like Colonel Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist and from channel member Mustang. Do we have any funny things I can use? There's no like funny symbols in this game. You do like this. Sort of like an O expression. They don't have like a cool... We'll just do this. Very nice. And let's see. Well, if there's only... If only Meryl and Nummel are here, then I don't even... It's Miguel. Goodbye, Miguel. Nummel is going to be on my team, yeah. Oh, we have a Rostberry. Another berry added to the list of acquired berries. However, somebody's gonna have to go on the PC for a little bit because Fiery Path has Pokemon to catch. So what I will do, but I'll put Nummel in the PC for now. Nummel might have to be off the team until I have time. I have too many charity cases these days. The amount of charity we have is unbelievable. They call me a philanthropist, it turns out. I've never seen so much charity going around as to all these Pokemon. Your username comes from the FMA character. Very cool, because Colonel Mustang is very cool. Dun, dun. All right, we have a trainer, folks. I'm strong. I won't cry if I lose. I feel you, buddy. I've been there, my guy. Oh, you can actually fight this thing. We've got a poison, folks. Folks, there's a poison. Dude, it's true. Nuts versus the Nuzz Nut. Turns out Nuts beats Acorn's whole hog. Easy clap. Easy clap, man. Goodbye, Larry. Larry, you are a weak opponent who I hope we don't fight again. Pathetic. Spit on you, Larry. Unless you like it, then I don't. All right. Excellent work, folks. Do better, Larry. That's right. Larry's crying? Good. Larry, I want Larry to cry. I will be doing the Battle Factory. Yes, of course, David. The Battle Factory will make me cry because it is a cringe facility. Kink shaming? No, I just don't want to do the kink. Like, I'm not trying to be... Yeah, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? This topic has been moved on from. I've visually deleted the topic. I agree we are Larry haters, unless it's Larry the Lobster. Larry the Lobster will be participated upon. Of course, you're going to manip your Battle Frontier teams to be shiny. Yes, of course. My Battle Frontier teams will be all manipped in this game. Do I have a Discord server? Of course. Type ! Discord and the server shall appear. My Battle Factory team shiny. No, I will not be doing that. Are we all living like Larry? Dude. I only strive to live as much like Larry as one can, you know? We can't always do it, folks. People have different times in their lives, and, you know, this time I can't live like Larry. But maybe later I will be able to live more like him. Green Bean, I will not be doing that. We will be absorbing. We will be doing an absorption, folks. Folks, we've absorbed the Geodude. We've done it again. Lacked lap, living as close to Larry as possible. Excellent. How do they come up with this stuff, folks? Perfect from Jeff. Once again, Jeff does another perfect. I know it's hard to see in these fast-paced games, but Jeff just did a perfect parry and then slurped Geodude dry using the bendy straw. That was a good absorption, gotta say. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Jeff, there's many compliments happening towards you right now in this moment, so wear it with pride. People say pride is bad, and sometimes it can be, but in this moment, Jeff, I think you should be prideful. Good job, Jeff. You've done it again. Will you grab me some bandages from my backpack? No, that's my PokeNav. Okay, fine, I'll register you. Really? This is what we're doing here, folks? How do you RNG manip wild Pokemon with held items? What is the, I don't understand the question. Can you change the premise of the question?
Do you want to be a Blossom, Jeff?
Do you want to be a Blossom or a Vileplume? I was thinking Vileplume, but you can pick. Well, you're going to be on the main team. I don't know if I can get a Sunstone in this game, but I can try. Machop. Folks, we have an answer for Machop. It's called Kazenhu. There's one Sunstone. Excellent, folks. Surely you can get more than one Sunstone, no? Steal from Solrock. There we go, folks. So, Jeff, which one do you want? You're Jeff. What do you wish to become? You have two potential futures before you. Think it wise to pick one. Emerald does have the arbitrary national dex lock. Yes, it does. Beautiful or strong? Warrior or lore appropriate is Blossom because of the history, but also I was a sweet summer child back then, and now the flower has corrupted me. What is the flower? What flower has corrupted you? Weed? So if we do Blossom, this is like an alternate future Jeff who never smoked weed. Surely we pick Blossom then. How does he come up with it, folks? I've never seen such a creative man in my life. I don't know how he comes up with these things. Available to us is Coughing Torkoal. That's it. Coughing and Torkoal. Folks, we have a Coughing and a Torkoal ready to activate. Durability oddish. It's nothing. Oh, excuse me. Ah! All right, we will first be aiming for Torkoal. How can you evolve that Kadabra, for example? By trading, David. So Pokemon games have these features called trading. You have to have a link cable or a wireless adapter to do it. I'm playing on Nintendo DS, but I do have GBAs available to my at my disposal to trade. But the DS gives the best film quality. See, here's my GameCube right now. Here's my DS. Boink. We'll try again. Another person thinking I'm playing on an emulator. I mean, the footage does look like it is from an emulator. So I get it. Why does everyone assume this is emulated? Yeah, a lot of people also think that you can't trade on emulator, but like you could if it's not hard. Yeah. Normal. All right, one more and then I will do some calibration. Crispy capture footage. That's right. They call me Crispy Capture Footage User. That's my nickname. the one who enjoys crispy capture. We are looking for a torkoal, and then subsequently we will go for a coughing. And then after that, I will see if Synchronize opens up any new possible futures for my reality. Why am I doing this to myself? Because I think it would be interesting to do. Another regular coughing, folks. We'll just have to capture this one. Go to sleep. Chew, chew. Coughing is asleep. Time-related things are off. How will you get the EV evolutions? Oh, you'll see. Stick around and wait to find out. Hey, you can do that, do you? Ugh. You can absolutely do that if you wanted to. I'm not doing that, but is it impossible? No. In fact, some would call it very possible. All right, we have a coughing here, folks. It's a quiet coughing, folks. Just the exact same coughing. I was either... We'll assume I was this one. Here's in USA. Good luck on the Latios RNG manipulation, Grimaldi man. I mean, even if prices are cheap, there's no reason to hate on people emulating. Right? Emulation is an accessibility measure. So I don't really think it's a big deal. It's also a preservation thing. So I think it's totally valid. I think a lot of people hate on emulators without like understanding the nature and history of them. I think preferring the game on the original hardware, especially on handheld consoles, is for the most part like a specific type of brain rot. More validity is given to it when you're looking at it through the lens of old consoles, because old consoles were played on cathode ray tube televisions, and those types of televisions display the images differently than a modern television would. A lot of people are very obsessed with getting like a super high quality digital pixelated image on an HD television when you upscale a video game. But the thing is, those games were never meant to look like that. They were not developed on hardware that displayed it that way, and they did not ever anticipate it being displayed that way. So, like, what's the point? I understand it's an accessibility thing to be able to get games to look good on TVs. If you can't make it look, if you don't have the room for a CRT, I understand that, of course. This is an alert. Alert. Greater than 100 of you have clicked the like button. Blisy will be sobbing horizontally on the floor after stream if you don't fix that. Click the like button. Holy shit, it's Papa Hefe. I think it's very funny how many people don't know that you and I know each other, Jeff. Or that people are surprised that you're in my stream. We are literally in every single one of each other's streams. It's pog when people act like I'm famous. Do you ever contribute your ROM saves? Where can I find it? What do you mean my ROM saves? What? Ah, there is Torcole. Hello. Torcole. We have come to blows. Your ego is ballooning. Tiny ego exists. Why would I? I've never uploaded a save. What are you talking about, Pedro? We will name this Mux. You're just asking? What? I don't understand why you're asking. I don't understand what you're at. You also said I've done it before. I've never done that before. What are you talking about? What? I think it's a very strange question to ask. They want your save files. Yeah, but why? No, I asked if you did before. You said, do you ever contribute your ROM saves? Where can I find it? And then you said, for example, this emerald or other saves you did in the past, but I've never done it in the past before. Because I want to steal your Pokemon. Get your own Pokemon. I don't understand. Why do you want my save? Play the game yourself. The whole point of the adventure is to go on an adventure with your little critters. Like, the whole point is the personal experience that you attach to the creatures that you catch in the game, right? Like, there's no adventure, end results only. Very sad. Yeah, but like, getting a 100% completed save is meaningless if you didn't do it yourself. Like, if you don't want to do the effort to get a 100% completed save on your own, then you don't really want a 100% completed save, do you, right? Like, if you want to do something, you'll do it. It's a little bit of a oversimplification, but I think it's the truth. Right? You don't want it. You want... What do you want? What does a person want if they want a 100% completed save, but they don't want to do it? This is the question I don't have the answer to. They want to say they have a 100% completed save? It's interesting. I don't actually understand. You want one Pokemon. What Pokemon do you... Why can't you get the Pokemon? I'm humbly requesting 85 more people click the like button. That's a good humble request, I think. All right, we're gonna save here. Folks, we're gonna save here with coughing now. Now let's see here. We are going to go for a shiny coughing now. We have a shiny coughing at 1775. We'll aim for that. Good luck for this one. Thank you. I didn't mean to make you feel bad, by the way. I just didn't understand what you were asking or why. I want the Girafarig to be shiny in Game Boy Gold. Well, I don't have a shiny Girafarig in Pokemon Gold version, so. But do you want a shiny Girafarig? Getting a shiny Girafarig is very achievable. Oh, first try? Let's go. Right, if you want a shiny Girafarig, you just run around in the grass and you'll get one eventually. It's like a very achievable goal. I feel like you should actually be happy that what you want is a shiny giraffe egg, because the goal is so achievable. It's exciting for you to have a goal that is so achievable. Like, most people will have a goal that is like, you know, get enough money to be able to eat food. But like, your goal is to get a shiny guy. Very achievable. You don't even need to breed in Gen 2. That's the beauty of it. You can find them in the grass. We'll do Yalamda for this one. I like it. It's exciting that you have an achievable goal. Just run around in the grass and you'll get one eventually. You can manip held items in these games, but it's a lot tougher in the Gen 3 games, and I've never done it before, so I actually don't know how to do it. You can do it, though. Is your goal realistic? I want to turn playing Gen 3 Pokemon on the internet into a viable career. Yeah. You can do that. You just need to make more videos. You don't make any videos. You have received approval. I mean, the goal is hard, but you can certainly do it. All your problems are fixed. Well, hold on. Let's slow it down here. I do use a synchronizer sometimes. I'm currently not using one. Is your goal realistic? You want to click the like button. Dude, I have great news for you, Pikmin Mansion. Turns out that's the most achievable goal I've read so far. How did they come up with this, folks? They keep coming up with goals that are simple to achieve. Oh, we have a wild Pokemon, folks. May I ask why you don't use the PC of the tower under the desert? What are you talking about? Hippogum. Oh my lord. I forgot about this. There's Trainer Tower over here, isn't there? To be honest with you, I just forgot about it. This isn't in Ruby and Sapphire, so I didn't remember that it was here. Oh, you can run in this building? Is this the only building that you can run in Gen 3? Can you run in other buildings in this series? I feel like the only one I can even think of is inside the pyramid, but this isn't the same. Like, you can't run in the lobby of the battle pyramid, you know? What the hell is this place? Don't worry, we'll come there later. We're gonna beat that with like a smear goal or something cheesy. Trick house back room. Oh, I think you can. Secret bases are just caves though and stuff, so I wouldn't, it's not the same, right? Surely you don't count it as the same. There's many different things you can count, but I wouldn't count that thing. All right, folks. Let's see. I don't know actually if we have any available new targets. So, folks, let's see what new targets are available to us. So we're going to do synchronize and we're going to do modest. Generate. All right, folks, we have a Machop available to us, folks. Folks, a Machop is showing up. This is great news, folks. In addition, what is slot? I'm going to pull static. No, level modifier. We surely have hustle, pressure, or vital spirit. Surely I can get a Pokemon with one of those. I'll check after I catch Machop. I will check after I catch Machop. Here we go. I might install Pokefinder. You make this look easy. RNG manipulation is not something that is that difficult or that complicated. I strongly believe that literally anyone can do and succeed at it, barring any very severe disabilities or something like that. Like, Like, I can't comment on if you have like a physical problem that prevents you from hitting a button. Like, I'm sorry, but so like, if you're able-bodied and you have a brain, I think you can do and succeed at this. I also don't even think you necessarily need to be able-bodied, for the record. I think you just need to have, like, so many people have achieved so many different things with varying different body types. I mean, my videos explain how to do the things. I think you should try watching them and maybe listening to the words in them. And then you'd be able to understand what I'm doing, I think. Right? Some would say that's the trick, I think. Doesn't Machop have Vile Spirit? No, Machop has only Guts, I think. Following along also helps. That's right. This is actually a play-along. Have you all been getting your shinies as we've been playing Emerald together? I hope so. Because these will all be on the quiz. The whole time? Yeah, this has been a play-along. You don't understand? You didn't know this was a play-along? I think I've been very clear about talking that this was a play-along. Question 1. Are delays a social construct or are they real? Time is ticking, chat. You have to answer. I'll do one more, then I will do some calibration angles. Oh, I messed up. You know, we have a better Machop to aim for, actually. I'm going to aim for this Machop. It's a slightly superior target. You didn't study? Unfortunate. I cannot wait to get into RNG manips. I just have to wait for my DS to get fixed, because if I remember right, the 3DS wasn't recommended. Yes. In Gen 4 and 5, I would not recommend using the Nintendo 3DS. It is more difficult. Social construct? Okay, we have one answer. Have you ever gone for competitive by any chance? What do you mean, have I ever gone for competitive? Can you explain? I just need to elaborate on the question, I think. It's really what's going on here. No, I've goobed it. We did a goobing. I actually do not know how a DSI affects RNG manipulation. I do not own a DSI. I will never own a DSI. And so I've never done RNG manipulation on it. I get that. Yesterday, I was in some serious analysis paralysis, as it were. I had some chores to get done, and the thought of doing any of the chores caused me to freeze up and not do anything for about an hour. I don't think I would have done any of them if my wife didn't come and help me and make me tea. All right, we will catch this coughing and find where we're located. Can you RNG manip your chores? How to RNG manip wife? Well, you shouldn't manipulate people. You just... yeah. Shiny wife? All wives are shiny if you love her. Wife with 31 attack? I would suggest maybe doing some like karate groups or like something like that. And then maybe you would find a person with 31 attack. Is probably what I would suggest, I think. Right? Surely that's one of the solutions, no? We have a coughing here, folks. This is a quiet coughing, folks. Folks, I have not actually, I've realized the issue here. I did not lead with my synchronizer. Like, would you ever be a pro player like Wolf VGC? Because I've watched many of your videos. Your knowledge about Pokemon is wild. I play competitive Pokemon occasionally. I get in and out of various different metas. I've never been able to take any of them too seriously because I get very anxious when I do competitive games. I have like this inherent unhealthy tie to my ego and to my self-esteem, to where if I lose, even while attempting to learn the thing, that I get very angry and frustrated. This sort of was instilled upon me in League of Legends. I didn't have this problem before I played that game. And so now I'm in a ever attempting cycle to get over it, and I don't know if it's possible, but I'm doing my best to try. I'm currently undergoing a psychological journey to handle the ability to lose and becoming good at a different Pokemon metagame. So maybe expect a video in the near future about that. I've been trying random encounters, but my repel never runs out. Well, if you're trying to meet a person, the repel is actually the problem. And the way you get rid of repels is by buying deodorant and showering. If you do that, you won't have repel on you. Yeah, bathing, very important. Did I miss? The thing for me with competitive is that I spend so much time theory crafting strategies and teams, I don't have time to actually get them. Doesn't that happen to you? Well, the main way you strategize and use theories is through the website PokemonShowdown.com. Whatever you do, don't use sleep powder. Oh, explain. Interesting. Dude, you remember how in Legends Arceus there were shiny hunters who would make fun of you for saving if you caught if you like saw a Pokemon that was shiny? What if there were like shiny hunters who would make fun of you for using status moves to help like aid in the capture of your Pokemon? It's like, really? You used a sleep move to help capture your Pokemon? What are you, some kind of a loser? Increasing the odds of capture? I think that'd be a funny bit. There was a really funny bit I saw from a fellow content creator. I think their name is Accolade. He said that shiny hunters don't hunt shinies. They catch shinies. To be a shiny hunter, you have to kill shinies and hunt them. And I think that's an insanely funny bit. Okay. We're gonna swap out Gulpin for now. Good morning, Anarchy Mode. How are you today? Let's check if I have a Pokemon with Vital Spirit, Hustle, or Pressure. Let's take a look here. Swift Swim, Shield Dust, Runaway, Keen Eye, Thick Fat, Shed Skin, Compound Eyes, Soundproof, Inner Focus, Pick Up, Thick Fat, Rock Head, the effect Spore, Sturdy, Swift Swim, Clear Body, Mindness, Static, Liquid Ooze, Keen Eye, Oblivious, White Smoke, Levitate, Guts, Liquid Ooze, Oblivious. We do not have a Pokemon with the ability, so we may continue onward in our journey. There's a Poke Center here. How lovely. I didn't even see this woman the entire time. Can you do a video where you shiny hunt, like just strike off the shiny RNG minute Pokemon? Can you explain what you're talking about, Crazy WS? I would like to. Gulpin has Rock Smash. You're correct. Thank you for the person who pinged me. I just saw it at the last moment. Can you explain your concept more, Crazy? I don't know what you were trying to say to me. Man. I guess I can put Asiago away for... Asiago's sort of my ringer, but I can put him away for now. All right, gang, we're going along. We're continuing on the journey. And Kata learns Rock Smash 2. Well, I've already gone back here, so I'm not going to go back again. How will you get the Kanto Shinies? So this is a little known fact, actually. Right before they released Pokemon Emerald, they released these games called Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. And what they are is, get this, remakes of Pokemon Red and Blue. I know, it's crazy. Well, actually, even crazier. They're remakes of Pokemon Red and Green. If you didn't know, in Japan, the games Pokemon Red and Green came out before they came out in America. But then when they made them for America, they didn't include the green color. They only included the blue one. And so when they remade them, they actually did red and green, not red and blue. So I will be using that game to acquire Kanto Pokemon. It's a little known fact. I understand if you've never heard of it before. So don't feel shame if you didn't know about this. You never understood why they changed green to blue. Because marketers at the time were determining that green was a feminine coded color, and the games were being advertised more to boys than to girls, and they didn't want boys to be off-put by the color green. Okay, but how are you going to get Garchomp? This is a good question. So they actually made a game after Pokemon Emerald. I don't know if you've heard of this. This is like a new info. There's this video game called Pokemon Diamond version, right? And in that game, they added a Pokemon called Garchomp. Green was feminine coded. I haven't heard that before. Ask the marketing people during the 90s. I'm not saying green is feminine coded. I'm saying marketing people in the 90s thought green was feminine. Does this make sense? I mean, it would not have taken very much effort for them to have made water blue specifically for the international markets. But they just didn't want to do it, I guess. Blissy, how do you plan to get Mao's old shiny? That's a made-up Pokemon, so I don't actually have to get that one. Luckily. Luckily, we don't have to catch FakeMon in this, we don't have to catch FakeMon in this challenge. We only have to catch a real Pokemon, okay? So, yeah, Maozold is not real. It cannot hurt you. Don't worry about that. The marketers didn't want girls playing. It's not that marketers didn't necessarily want girls playing. They didn't really have a... They were tasked with... So Pokemon is definitely a... First of all, video games are and should be gender neutral. Okay, that's the first statement that I will make on this. Second statement. in the 90s, Pokemon is definitely more of a gender neutral game than most video games, I would say, right? This game, when you play it through the well, hold on. Let's think about this. Let's use our critical thinking brains, chat. Have you guys ever done this before? I haven't. So, I say that Pokemon is a very gender neutral game. But in my head, like, the only character you could pick until Crystal was a boy. So that's less true than I think it is. But Pokemon also is very popular with girls despite that. Now, moving along. Phase 2 of this thinking plan is, despite the fact that the game was popular with girls anyway, the marketing was for mostly boys, because at the time in the 90s, the toy aisle based on the toy aisle, toys were split between boys and girls, and video games were just put in the boy aisle, basically. So they were naturally advertising more towards boys. It's not that they were actively antagonistic towards girls. They were just targeting the boy audience specifically, right? I do think in general, Pokemon is better about including women as an audience to appeal to, but the people who designed the game are not the people who marketed the game, right? The designers of Pokemon may be, you know, thinking about women when they're designing creatures and things like that, but then they hand the team off to the marketing team and they go, the marketing team goes, well, video game, this is for boys, and they don't consider. Folks, we're getting a swallow. Okay. I'm going to Jeff mentioned his analytics. I actually want to see my analytics. What percentage of my audience are women? There's at least 2 women in my audience. Let's see here. Audience. I am 9. It is 93. It doesn't look good. I don't even appeal. I woman. We've upped the count to 3. Thank you, Laura. A desert. I wonder. Dude, it's so close. It's actually so close to being able to get into that sand. Oh, I didn't see this person. Wait, there's grass over there. What route am I on? You're back. What did you miss? Me playing Pokemon, I think. I caught a couple of new shinies. I caught all the shinies I could in Fiery Path, and I caught all the shinies I could in the one before Fiery Path. Yes, Brain. Very good, Brain. You've done it again. We've been on We Shot Bossa Nova for like an hour. Let's see. Yeah, the Wii Shop has been playing. The Wii Shop song has been playing for the last 47 minutes of my stream. Yeah, I did explain that if you want to meet a partner, like a life partner, you have to put on soap. Like you have to use soap in your daily routine. No, because I lost the Talo and I gained the Swellow. You love the Wii Shop and browsing it every Wednesday? Sidebeam. Here's the thing. If you don't like shopping on the Wii Shop channel every Wednesday, you are no viewer of mine, to be honest with you. Quite frankly, I don't know who you are. Soap is political propaganda. You okay, buddy? You going through some stuff? I'm here if you need me. Is it gay to use soap? Yeah, unfortunately. Wait. I love what time is it in Japan is so funny. If by gay you mean joyful, then yes. I mean both things that gay can mean. I mean joyful and gay. Is Gen 3 your favorite gen to manip in? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. 100% of gay people use soap. Think about it. Damn. How do they come up with these things? All right. Good luck with your button presses, Jeffrey. I'm killing it today. Thank you, Jeff. Unfortunately, that's probably not even true. That's true. I use a 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, conditioner. It's bisexual. That's very, like, male-coded. No offense if you're a woman. That's just crazy. I have luscious locks, so I must use separate things if I want my hair to stay luscious. What are you if you drink water? 5-in-1 is straight. What is hold on. What is 5-in-1? There's more than 5 things. Can you explain what the other 2 are? We have to get to we must get to the bottom of this. We have to investigate further. Has anybody heard of such a thing? we must have the honey to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hold on. The 5-in-1 includes toothpaste. That's true. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, Fave 24-hour deodorizer. Okay, what is Fave? Oh, face. So it's shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, and 24-hour deodorant. Is this real? Do they exist? Did you make that up? If I Google that, is that real? Hold on, I'm Googling it. Folks, I didn't think we would have to do this. 5-in-1 shampoo. Irish Spring 5-in-1. Hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. They're telling the truth. I have breaking news. Breaking news, folks. I don't want to. Folks. Breaking news, folks. They've made it. That's crazy, folks. Who would have thought? I thought someone said 5-in-1. How do they come up with this, folks? That's true. There's got to be so many chemicals in 5-in-1. I have to say, I have bad news for you about chemicals. Did you know that chemicals are in everything? Why do they use a 2-pack in a 5-in-1? Oh, they really make you think, don't they? The air itself is chemicals. Get me out of here, folks. I need a place where the air isn't chemicals. Surely. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I think this is where the run is going to come to an end. Because it's going to take a really long time for me to get 4 billion spindas. So I don't know if I can achieve that before the heat death of the universe. No, Shao, I have to boot up another copy and continue onward. Also, how are you doing, Shao? No, this is glitchless, so. Folks, I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's not gonna let me switch, is it? Folks, it doesn't have arena trap. I didn't even know this got another ability. Maybe Sandville? We've done it again. We've gamed the system, as it were. Hyper Cutter. This checks out. I always find it funny when they make a Pokemon who has 2 abilities, but then it evolves to a Pokemon that only has 1 ability. There's indefinite spin to designs. No, there's not. There's like a hard number on like how many there are. Folks, it looks like there's 3 people here. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we can lead with Mike Ford, right? There is more than 65,000, actually. Turns out, folks. Oh, wait, is there a secret path? Folks, we've done it. Oh, there's not a secret path. Folks, we haven't done anything. Is there a secret item up here? No. Well, I can battle this guy. You want to battle with me? Ooh woo. Using the last of the universe's energy to catch every single shiny Spinda. Yeah, when entropy is finished and what remains of civilization is surrounding like a brown star, siphoning what little energy that it has. And the person there is using a Game Boy like 18 trillion years from now to catch the last shiny Spinda. I think we'll have, we've had a successful life, right? Is humanity good if we haven't caught every single Spinda? Folks, I've blundered. We must escape. We've done it again, folks. There isn't any other expression you could make once you caught every other shiny Spinda than nice. That's correct. Every shiny Spinda is more of an unobtainable goal than seeing the inside of a black hole with your naked eye. That's a good question. I think catching every shiny Spinda is more achievable than going inside of a black hole and seeing it, right? I must believe that. Now, if you're asking for one person, they're probably both completely unachievable. No, the shiny Spinda, the spots are determined by the same thing that determines if the Spinda is shiny. And Aaron. Folks, there's another Aaron here. The problem is I don't actually have, because I don't have my Marsh Stomp with me, I don't really have a great way to take it down. Oh, that was the end of the Wii Shop Bossa Nova beat type thing. That was an hour of the Wii Shop channel, for the record. Original Riser, welcome to Happy Knee. Thank you so much. Everybody Pog Original Riser, appreciate you. All right. Folks. Let's listen to some Sonic the Hedgehog music. Replay for another hour. How do they come up with this stuff, folks? God, this song is so unbelievably good.
Thanks for the donation.
You know, I want actually to say something about this trainer. Oh, I did 1 damage to it. All right, we must run for our lives. This trainer said, you want to battle with me even though I've just caught my Pokemon? But Aaron is not available on this route, no? So, is this person a liar? Did they make an NPC that lies to you? Have we found it? I actually really want to listen to if we're listening to Sonic music, we must put on the seminal classic.
You know me, the fighting freak Knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The gray emerald.
You don't know me. I'm the fighting freak Knuckles. Going to bed early. I'll still be in the stream, but I will probably fall asleep sooner or later. Well, thank you for hanging out, Infinite Omniverse. Appreciate you. Have a good rest. You'll go into Arrow for this situation. No! Oh my gosh, we have a misclick situation, folks. Ah, Baltoy. That would have been dangerous. Just caught is subjective when you have suffered as much as Wyatt. Interesting. Arrow looking fine. That's right. It's quite a majestic bird. Oh my lord, the rapid spin animation goes crazy. Oh my lord. Goodbye, everybody. Wow. They took them all out, folks. That's what we call a big boom. Yeah. That's a self-destruct situation. Good job, Mike Ford. No, Mike Ford got all the EXP. It was actually a blessing for me, as it turns out. Oh, it's Mike Ford's final form. Goodbye, Sandra. We leech life the wrong one. Turns out Mike Ford gained it all. I've been sand attacked. We've hit through the thing anyway. Stardust Man appears. Yes, sir. Folks, we've triumphed over the exploding coughing. We've done it again. I found a nugget, everybody. We've done it again. I'm actually gonna go to that woman and heal. I'm not gonna catch any Pokemon just yet. What I'm gonna do is get through the route, get to the next town, and then come back and catch them. I sacrificed 2 Pokemon for a nugget. Don't worry, they can come back. Where are you supposed to go after the 4th badge? That depends on what video game you're talking about. That is a cool spin to spot pattern. I wish it was a little more centered on the eyes, but it's cool nonetheless, I think. Please let me free. I don't wish to battle you anymore. After the 4th gym, you must defeat Norman, the king of the normals. Didn't I pick this up already? Oh, it's weird. I think this is an arrow situation. What would you say makes for a good shiny Pokemon? Well, I think the number one thing a shiny Pokemon has to have to be good is it has to be shiny. Because if you're not shiny, then you're not really a good shiny Pokemon, right? I think it's got to be the energy. That's my main thought. We have a double battle here, folks. Reflective even. True. I don't know why, but I love gold shinies. Folks, we have a double Spinda situation. They're probably going to spin on me. We must escape. Oh, I can do a sleep situation. Folks, they could side beam the Oddish. We must escape. Oh no, Uproar is going to prevent sleep, isn't it? I've been defeated, folks. I've got my chippies here. Oh. Why are they the same pattern? They were not the same pattern. Oh. Folks, it looks like we've prevailed. We must escape. It's Suit Man. Hello, may I please have a soot? You know, this guy keeps saying huff puff, but is he like dying from volcanic ash inhalation? Like he's like coughing, right? Like he has like some sort of lung problem. He's struggling because he's a glass blower. Oh, that's true. They do have lung issues. Truly a tragic tale they've written us, right? Like Ford, only a couple of more levels. All right then. Personally, I find that to be a bit rude, but here we are, I guess. Can't believe they did me like that, huh? Folks, I've lived the poisoning. Folks, I've been poisoned. I think Swellow had... Oh! You know what the thing is? I bet Wing Attack will KO this turn. Oh no, do I faint here to the poison itself? Goodbye. I was gonna say... Bad news, everybody. We've lost the Swellow again. This looks like a scratching or a cut situation. Excuse me. Oh boy, this is difficult, folks. Mike Ford has been taken out. But I guess the battle continues. I guess. I did a lot. Oh, it was a crit. This kid blew up all 3 of his coffins. What the hell? Dude, have some shame. Dude, these guys have no shame. I have to go heal before I fight any more trainers. Congratulations, TD. That was crazy. Goodbye, Lynette. What are we gonna do here? I guess we can just keep it like this for now. We should do some winning. That's a good team. Folks, we have a battle on our hands. Oh my lord, a Skarmory. I do not have an easy way to take that down. Goodbye, Meryl. Meryl got blasted. What the heck? Skarmory is your second favorite steel type. Good to know. I think I have to side beam the Skarmory. And I'm synchronized, not inner focus, so I get flinched. Oh, I've been sand attacked. I've missed side beam. Oh, too chaotic, too much energy. get to some Sonic Mania songs. We listened to this one recently. We're slowly chipping away, folks. God, you enjoyed your first playthrough. Lombar used Earthquake. What's happening, folks? I haven't been paying attention. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, I've goobed it. Misclick. Give it a teleport. I mean, it's not like Secret Power is even a particularly good move. Secret Power sucks, which means Unknown sucks. No, Unknown knows Hidden Power, Deku, not Secret Power. Come on. Hidden Power, the move Unknown learns, is a very good move.
Thanks for the sub.
Turns out that's a rather powerful move. Turns out that that move is so powerful, they deleted it from the game because of how good it was. Huh. Am I gonna get every Pokemon to level 100? No, I don't need to do that. I don't think getting every Pokemon to level 100 is part of the 100%. Seems a bit superfluous to do that. Am I an emulator? Nope. I'm playing on a real Nintendo DS. Boink. Oh. Cool. Thank you. You like my shirt? Thank you. It has Pikachu on it, so that you know that I like Pokemon. All right, folks. We have a capture situation here. All right, we have only Spindas available to us at first. starting to think this person likes Pokemon. There might be there's a suspicious amount of information that might suggest that I like Pokemon. Where is Sonic Boom, dude? This is the only thing I care about. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We can't stop now. We can reach the other side. It is very possible, Witty Fawn. Yeah. We will catch those Pokemon in the post game using the battle record technique. Or with eggs. What beeping? I don't hear any beeping. You guys hear beeping? I don't hear any beeping. I don't think it's coming from me. The beep signal when there's a dork in the chat. Oh, true. All 386 Pokemon? Or all obtainable ones? What Pokemon is unobtainable of the 386? You heard it here, folks. Let's see Bully's chat. Allegedly. I'll do one more and then I'll check. Oh wait, we thought this might be a Compound Eyes situation, right? I mean, not all are catchable in Emerald. Yeah, but I can't. For an Emerald 100% challenge, you need other games besides Emerald. So I'll be using alternative games. I'll be using Fire Red and Leaf Green to aid me on my quest. But they're all obtainable. Yeah, Smeargle can spin its tail very quickly and then fly in the air with that, like a helicopter. Stop. Boom, Sonic, save planet from disaster. Oh. Alright, let's catch this Pokemon, folks. How many shinies am I at? 28 out of 386. I have it on screen just below the timer. There's actually another really good Sonic Boom ending version. If you've never heard it, I'll play it now. It's actually really good. I didn't hear it for a long time. Oops, I used sleep powder. Dang it. Side of the rainbow. A chance, because there is no circumstance. The song is very good, and I like it a lot. Why have all the brainless chat members appeared now? What are you talking about?
Thanks for the soap.
Why are so many people suddenly following my Twitch? Why do I even have Twitch notifications on? Correlation between liking Sonic music and being dumb. I'm like the peak data point on that. I'm very stupid and I like Sonic music. I'm aiming for 1979. Or 1797, excuse me. 1997. We've got a bold spin to here, folks. It looks like we were a couple early. How about the Escape from the City song? Sure. Just kidding. We'll play this instead. One more try. It's definitely one of the more unique routes in a Pokemon game. You should get all Spindas. Just want you to understand that saying I should get all Spindas is not a very funny bit. Like, come up with a joke that like someone hasn't thought of before, maybe. RNG manipulation? Yeah. You got a problem with that? Do you want to fight about it? Kind of down to fight. I'm ready to fight. I got him up. Put up your dukes. What the heck? One more and then I calibrate. We've hit 12 hours on the challenge. You like Slugma? You too, buddy. Deku, you're not funny, and you're kind of annoying. So I'm gonna time you out for 5 minutes because you're kind of ruining the energy of chat. This is gonna sound insane. I'm going back to Wii Shop channel. Very cool. We'll go with sleep powder. We've done it, folks. I missed, and it's gonna uproar this turn, surely. Oh, it tackled. Folks, we've done it again. Pattern makes it look like its eyes are melting. Spinda, your eyes are okay. Moldy Spinda, hey, don't be rude. Why were you being rude to Spinda? Spinda's a friendly little guy. Alright. We don't get a Skarmory. We do actually get a Slugma unlocked, though. We will do original. This is a certified original. original riser. Thank you for your service. This is Isabel. It's about my darling Plusle. Whenever anybody picks it up, it leaps straight into my arms. Could there be anything more blissful? Oh, it feels so heavenly. I'm so glad I could share some of my happiness with you. Well, I must be going. Bye now. All right, talk to you later. 1 of 1. That's true. This is the first and last edition. Slugma? What's Slugma? Slugma balls, bro. Moving along. Nothing to see here, folks. Blissy, remember when I called you Glissy? I do remember that. It was very funny. It's true comedy, folks. I don't know how they do it. When C-Dot? A while from now? Probably after I beat the Elite Four. I could, okay, so we only have one specific advanced target. There's a lot of spindles here, it turns out. Oh no. There we go. We've done it again, folks. Are any of these mons gonna be tougher than the rest? Would you mean rougher than the rest of them? Like Knuckles? I missed the button. Folks, I've failed to hit the button. I failed to hit the button again, folks. I have one job, but it's to hit a button. And I've failed at it twice. What a crazy thing to have happen, folks.
Thanks for the sub.
Why have I gotten so many Twitch follows today? I do not stream on Twitch at all. What a world, folks.
Thanks for the sub.
What's going on, folks? One more and we calibrate. Doing noises. Oh, we've done it. Folks, we didn't need to calibrate. We've done it again, folks. Did you get so fast? It's called being cool. I think it is a nice shiny. It has a certain silver quality to it. I think there's no members who haven't been named after here, but also I'm gonna name it Balls. So, congrats on the Wismer, third person. Munchma. You'll get the next one, Munchma, promise. You are not cool. You're only not cool if you believe you're not cool. Thank you, Pharaoh. What an insane thing to say. Xploud has very weird stats in Gen 3. I won't disagree with this. We're doing namings. I've just named channel members that I see in the chat. If I have to rile you folks up and say, hey, channel members, where you at? Scott, hello. So you came out to this battle tent. The people in these parts tend to be easygoing and laid back. But you see, what I'm looking for are people with, how should I say this? Someone bursting with the desire and the drive to win. All right. Goodbye, Scott. According to legend, there's a TM in every single one of these battle tents. Is this played on an emulator? No. I'm playing on a real DS. Apparently there is no TM in here. Okay. Scott is not beating the weirdo allegations. Yeah, I think you're right. Have fun grinding for the rest of your days. It's ominous. Honestly, Deku, I'm gonna ban you because the energy that you bring is very strange. So I'm just gonna get rid of you here. I think you only needed to be like 5% more normal for me to have accepted you. Barboach, can I be honest? I forgot Barboach was in this game. Oh. We've done it again, folks. Mike Ford. Mike Ford is almost ready to evolve, actually. This guy will give me Howl for his dog that is yapping. TMO5 acquired. Very good. Thank you for the howling. We'll do single battles here. I want to get the Kyogre and Groudon in Emerald with arbitrary code execution. Do you happen to know at what point they generate? Is it on the step forward to them or something else? Thank you. It is on the step forward to them. In Ruby and Sapphire, there is an A press, but in Emerald, it is a step forward. Thank you for your question. It has been answered. Is Gen 3 your favorite? No. I like it a lot, though. Very good. I have a strong affection towards Generation 3, 4, and 5. 5 is in the running and has been for some period of time. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're very welcome. Mike Ford has done it again on their own. Congratulations, Mike Ford. Charlotte, you've been taken out. We found some energy powder. This will make Pokemon not like me. On my break eating fish and chips, mate, live from Ireland. I'm locked work because of Category 5 storm. You're locked work? What? Category 5 storm? I hope you're okay, Demo. Be safe. Oh boy. Is Barboach ground yet? I don't know. Oh no, I've been water gunned. Folks, Mike Ford's been shot. This is a matchup that he cannot win. Folks, we have to escape. Blissy, what was your favorite competitive team to make? Interesting question. What do you mean by favorite? What was the most enjoyable process? Or like, what team did I like the most? It's interesting that you asked that. I think in general, the 4th Gen one was probably my favorite because I got to play through all those games and I really liked 4th Gen. They're all a bit tough to have a good time doing because I have to rush during them and I have to blaze through the games very quickly, so it's difficult to have a good time, as it were. But Gen 4 or 5 were my favorites. Experiencing the Gen 4 team building process and the Gen 3 team building process, oh, it actually might be Gen 3. No, the Gen 3 one was my favorite because of a couple of reasons. Number one, I had to do research to find that dude's team, so that was really fun to do. To like figure out what Minbale's team was. And then on top of that, doing like, I have played a lot of Gen 3, but whenever I build teams or get Pokemon in it, I'm always using glitches of some kind, which is fine. I think that's fun. But for Minbale's team, since I do those videos without glitches, it was fun to experience the team, the building process without any glitches, if that makes sense. So that was very fun for me. I've never done that before. It was very interesting. Mike Ford is finally about to finish. We'll do a wing attack here, folks. I cannot believe it lived. Truly, yeah, this is outstanding. Mike Ford's leveled up. I want to check. We have 16 and 17 here. Does it eat the ball? I think you need to have one, right? Folks, it's happening. Our first charity case is evolving. Arrow snapped out of confusion. Good job. Oh, I just realized. Oh, we're gonna have to do cast form in this game, which is gonna be annoying. All right, Mike Ford's evolving. Here we go, folks. There's the Shedinja, folks. Folks, we have a shiny Shedinja on the field in a Premier Ball. Am I crazy? Or is the description of Wonder Guard really bad? This is the worst description I've ever read for an ability. Like, sarcastic. No, it's saying that, I think it's trying to say super effective is all that hits. It's just they're doing a poor job at it. It does not take a Pokeball up. I know the text box is too small, but still, come on now. All right. Nope. All right, Shedinja in the box you go. Along with Ninjask. Excellent. I've actually already caught 2 million shiny Spinda patterns, so we're getting good progress. All right, let's do a count, folks. How many shinies do we have? I'm going to be done for the day in a moment here. So these three are 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We have 33 total shinies, gamers. I actually think we've been pretty productive on insofar as this today. All right, folks, what we're going to do is raid my good friend Papa Hefe as I end the stream for today. If you'll just bear with me for a moment. All right, folks, thank you very much for this fruitful stream. Thank you to everyone who became or gifted channel members, and thank you to everyone who donated anything. I appreciate all of you. I will see you tomorrow with another live stream. Goodbye.